there was no point that Liverpool were top of the league, and I think that means that Man United actually spent more days at the top of the league than Liverpool did, which is nuts.
No, shut up.
I mean,
shut up.
They can finally have like a little award for this season.
Honestly, I'm on a high for like the next 3 months.
Yeah, you smashed it.
I'm sorry. I had to throw it out there.
Wait, but like you're like the manager you've got now.
Yeah.
Like
he's rad.
What's his name?
Marsch.
Yeah. Are you happy with him?
I'm
sorry, you lose Bielsa and then you get...
Yeah, but I mean, I loved Bielsa, but I mean, he's come in and he hasn't done anything wrong, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think the one thing he did wrong is when things were going bad for Leeds, he didn't change anything at all, ever. He just kept losing.
Wait, you're talking about Bielsa?
Bielsa, sorry.
No, so I'm sorry. I'm saying new manager.
Okay,
I think he didn't really have much to work with. He's come in with a squad that everyone's injured. They all play like idiots, like the red card against Chelsea, red card against Arsenal.
To be fair, like I haven't really watched any like Leeds games, so I really don't like know if they're playing like whatever. But you know what the best thing about him coming in was the memes. It's so funny.
Did you see the interview after where he's holding a beer? And you know you expect them to be like, oh, we're staying in the league. And he's like, we're staying in the fucking Premier League. It's so odd. But no, that day, honestly, I felt sick the entire match.
Well, you thought they were going down, right? As in like deep down,
I'd convinced myself it was done for.
Yeah.
Did you see Rafinha do the thing on his knees? Like,
what is that?
Apparently, it's a religious thing. It's something to do with
if your prayers are answered in like South America, it's like a tradition to walk with your knees.
Yeah. So they do it there as well. So he did it on the pitch. I was thinking because it was at Brentford, wasn't it? But luckily it wasn't at like imagine if it was at Burnley, and you've just relegated Burnley, and then you walk across the pitch on your knees, like the fans are just gonna be there, like, you're a dickhead. But luckily it was Brentford. So
I went to the Brighton game before it last week, and he was crying. So it was like he's clearly like he loves the club and he wants them to stay up, but. He's still leaving.
Yeah. He was so passionate as well when Ayling got the red card at Arsenal.
Yeah,
he got a yellow card, didn't he, for like dissent against the ref? But he could have been sent off as well because he was literally pestering the ref all the way to the VAR screen, all the way back.
And this, like, he literally straight away ran up and started celebrating.
That's sick.
But did you? So you obviously weren't watching the Leeds game.
No.
Fair enough. Did you actually know what happened?
Honestly, are we talking about last game of the season?
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea about anything else. So because
I was going to say,
City
there is no need for
game.
you to care about that end of the table.
But like obviously, like in the evening, like I tried to watch some highlights, but honestly, I was so tired. I think I was watching Match of the Day. Watched like the first like City and the Liverpool game. They did it as like a combined thing.
Yeah,
I think I just drifted off. Like.
Because I was watching the Leeds game, I was just kind of like, oh, Liverpool are losing. Oh, they're drawing. Oh, City are losing. That kind of thing.
My emotions are a bit more when I was finding out that Liverpool were losing.
Yeah.
Because I got excited, but then I started feeling nervous because it's 0-0.
Yeah.
And then like, oh man, like.
Because I'm literally looking at it like, that's funny. Because I couldn't care less about that.
Yeah.
I'm all focused on this.
Yeah.
But we had to obviously better their result. If they drew, we had to win. If they won, we're down. Like, it's done. Like, we were equal, but we had like a worse goal difference.
And who did Burnley lose
Newcastle.
To? Oh, but it was 1-1 at one point, wasn't it? And then
No. So with us it was. We went one. So I think they went 1-0 down first, then we went 1-0 up.
Right.
So at that point we're like, it's pretty much done. They went 2-0 down, and then Brentford got a red card against us. So we're thinking 2-0, 1-0 up, easy. 10 men.
Yeah.
No, sorry. They used their subs and then got an injury. So went down to 10 men, for an injury.
No way.
Brought one of the subs that came on, scored instantly, took his shirt off, got yellow carded. 30 seconds later, fouled, yellow card, red card.
No way.
So
I missed all of this.
So then they were down to 9 men.
That sounds like a really exciting game. Like.
Then it's 1-1, and then we score in the 93rd minute to get the win. And Burnley pull one back, but can't win.
Yeah.
So we stayed up for like.
You know what?
Ridiculous day.
With Burnley, I'm not even upset. Like at first, like I was like, yeah, I really want Burnley to stay up. As soon as they sacked Sean Dyche, I was like, they can go down.
Yeah.
They deserve it.
I don't understand that. I mean, he's a great manager and he knows what needed to stay up. I felt like maybe if they got to the end of the season, they thought we want to take Burnley into a different direction and we don't want to play this type of football forever. Maybe, but I feel like if there's one person you want to keep you up, it's like Sean Dyche.
Yeah,
but.
I really like Sean Dyche. You know how he has like this whole image of like Brexit football, and it's like all the memes are like so funny. But like I listened to a podcast of him. Yeah. He's a really smart guy. He's very like, he's not the complete opposite of like what you'd expect, and like he seems like a really nice guy.
I'm pretty sure he's got like a big link or a big friendship with Roy Keane, or at least they used to work together somewhere. But I was watching the City game and Roy Keane was there, and he was like, they shouldn't have sacked Sean Dyche. Yeah. As soon as they sacked him, I knew it was going down.
You see the clip of Micah Richards like celebrating, and then it goes to Roy Keane, he's like, yeah, it's great to be here. Thanks for having us.
yeah, for sure.
So funny.
So you were at the game, and you were obviously 2-0 down.
Yeah, nice.
And Liverpool winning at that point, right?
No, Liverpool. There was no point that Liverpool were top of the league, and I think that means that Man United actually spent more days at the top of the league than Liverpool did, which is nuts.
Shut up. I mean, shut up.
They can finally have like a little award for this season. But
that is mad.
When we went 2-0 down, like Coutinho scored as well.
Yeah.
Honestly, like. I do the Premier League Uncut, and like basically interview like different players at different clubs, and Coutinho was like one of the ones that I'd done like maybe like 3 weeks ago or something. You know, before the podcast we were talking about how some players are just like they're just on that next level of like superstardom. Like Coutinho is on that level. I was so excited to film with him. Nicest guy ever in real life. Sick. So down to earth, proper like nice guy. He scores against Man City. And like he was doing so much stuff that just like, you know, as like an opposition fan, it just triggers you so much.
Mate, I saw him go for a header. I'm thinking, when does Coutinho like take headers? I'm like, he's determined to score in this
obviously
game.
For him and Gerrard, it's like, this is it. Like we can literally win Liverpool the league.
Yeah, well, they were writing about that all week. They were all saying, imagine if Gerrard can literally, you know. But I was like, it's football, man. That's not how people think. But then not on that game, Coutinho was desperate to score, and he did. So.
There was another thing as well. Like, I don't know if this is true. Like, you know when like people just say stuff, and you're like, I don't know if that's true. But apparently, Aston Villa get an extra 25 million if Jack Grealish wins the league. So from Aston Villa's point of view, it's probably more in their interest for Man City to win. But then, like, think about it, if you're Gerrard or Coutinho, you're not going to be there, like...
You're not going to hand it.
Even if the club says to you, like, you know, you're not going to do it.
Yeah. And to you. Also, with when we were 2-0 down, honestly, like, this is going to sound really sad, but I wasn't even, like, upset. You know when you just get, like, numb to the pain?
Yeah.
Because of the Real Madrid game.
Right.
When something like that happens, it is like...
You've already felt the pain.
I've been through too much like pain. There was like a curse where I went to 7 football games and we lost every single one. And it's like Man City as well. Like we don't lose that many games. Yeah. Like what are the chances of that? It was like Champions League final, Euro final, a Community Shield, and then first game of the season and some other ones. And it was like I was getting messages on my phone like, you are the reason we are 2-0 down.
Well, then obviously you came back and won 3-2.
Yeah.
And do you think that that's... It's not better than the Aguero moment, obviously. No. But in terms of... That's one of the best ways to win the league, isn't it?
Like, you're 2-0 down and we scored 3 goals in 5 minutes. 7... Yeah.
And Liverpool win in the end as well. Like, you know, they did win in the end.
Yeah, so we needed to win.
Yeah.
But honestly, when the first goal goes in, you're like, ooh... You know, you get a bit excited, but come on, we got a bit more to do. The second goal goes in, we are winning this. It's going absolutely nuts.
When that goal went in, everyone knew it's over now. City just gonna be on them, like, you know.
That is like peak football when your team comes back and it is nothing. Like after that, it's okay. I love Man City so much, but it's actually like I love football. You don't get that emotion with anything else. For me,
The thing is, the thing I find really funny is like. You won the league by winning that game, and it was like epic kind of thing. We stayed up by winning the game, and it was like epic for us. You got Tottenham getting Champions League, winning the game, 5-1?
Yeah.
Epic for them. United, they managed to get Europa by West Ham just being shitter than them.
That's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous.
Because I remember I was sat with Ellum, who's a Man United fan. Right. And we were just watching the Leeds game. And we just every now and then we just look at the score for the other games, and we see United are losing 1-0. West Ham were 1-0 up, I think. Were they 1-0 up?
Yeah, Antonio scored.
They were 1-0 up, so it was like at that point they're getting conference football.
Yeah,
I really like West Ham as well. I think West Ham are a great club.
Yeah, Moyes has done a great job.
I hate them.
Really?
Just because of you, Ethan. Just because of you.
I was like, he's not here. I was like, that's John.
That's their done on the camera.
Yeah, makes sense now. Makes sense.